Hello guys, welcome to today's session in Coinsep. Okay, so today we'll be learning about something that you can predict like how the market is moving and you can trade according with it. Now first of all, in the Coinsep application, if you are new and you haven't downloaded the software, okay, so what you can go, go in the description, you will find the link there. Okay, so you can, after the successful registration, you will get some 25 free tools here, okay, that you can use for your trading, right? In the learn section also, here we have the video library. So in the video library you will find some videos that will help you to maximize your profit when you are trading, right? At any point of time you are having any doubt, so you can go here, and in the support we have our mail ID and number here, so you can call us, you can write a mail us, and we will be there to sort your problem out, right? So this is all. Now coming back to today's topic, so today we will be talking about like how you can take entry in a market if it is trending, right? And what are the things that you have to keep in your mind, like if you don't want to see the so many complex data like option chain, so there is a particular tool that you can use only by looking into the chart, right? So what is that tool? So today we'll be talking about pullback. Okay, today we'll be talking about pullback. Now there are many traders who always wait for the reversal of the market, like when the reversal will happen, so at that time they will take the trade. But it is possible, is it possible that every time if there is a reversal and you can catch it? No, it is not. Only 1% or 2% or maybe 5% of the time you can catch a reversal, but not always, right? So for that, what you have to do, when the market is taking a reversal, okay, so you just have to wait, and if there is a pullback, and at that time you can take your trade in that particular direction, right? So this is how the pullback works. Okay, now the logic behind pullback, for example, there is a seller, okay, and the seller has sold this level. For example, this is a 200 call option, okay, and the seller has sold this level, okay, so the sentiments of the seller is in bearish direction, that the market will remain below this level. Okay, now at any point of time, if your price is breaking above this level, right, so the seller will face a loss, right? So what will happen if the price is going above? So there will be some buyers who will book their profit, right? So if the buyers are booking their profit, so the market will get a little down, right? So this is the first point. Now again, at this level, the seller was facing loss, okay, when the market broke the resistance. So what will happen if the price will come down? So what he will do, he will buy the stock and he will execute his trade, he will complete his trade, he will exit from his position, he will exit from the trade, right? So first of all, he sold this level, and when he was facing loss and the market came a little down, at that time he bought the trade, right? So overall his trade is completed and he exited his position, so now he is not facing any loss. So you can say he took exit cost to cost. Okay, so this is why the price again move in the upward direction, because now the seller is buying at level again. Okay, now let's see it in the chart. Okay, so I'm opening Coinsep here, and what you can do, you just have to go in analyze, and here we have the charts, order and trade. Okay, so first of all I have applied the chart of TCS here, right? So now you can see there are so many pullbacks, okay, and the market is trending in the upward direction in the TCS, right? You can see here. Okay, so this is the chart of TCS, right? Now let's say if I'll tell you the market is going in the upward direction, the market was going in the upward direction. So what I'll tell you, for example, if they and it is making higher low, right, higher high continuously, then higher high, and a higher low is also formed here, right? Now how we can expect if that is a pullback of or it is a reversal, right? So for that logic, what you have to do, you just have to mark the swing low, right, the swing low of that particular direction. So I have marked it, that is a swing low, this is also a swing low, and you can say this is also a low. Okay, so if my market is coming down from this level, right, and it broke this level, so is it a reversal or it is a pullback? Okay, so that is the main question. So what I have to do, for example, if a market is going in this direction and this was the previous high, okay, so if your market is breaking that level, right? If your market is breaking that level, so it means it is going in the same direction. Now it has came down, right? So the very near low of your breakout is that is what you can call swing low. So it is your higher low, and if your market breaks this low, only then there will be change in the direction, then there will be reversal. Okay, but if it is not breaking this low, then there will be a pullback and you can see a good momentum in this direction. Okay, so basically what happens, there is an impulse. Okay, एक impulse आता है market के अंदर, after impulse there is a covering. Okay, so there is covering, and after that covering there is a continuous. Okay, the market remains continuous in the same direction. Okay, so that is what happens in the market. The market never moves like this. Okay, it will always move like this, making higher high, higher then higher low, then again higher high, high low. Okay, now how you can trade with the help of this pullback. So for example, in TCS my market was trending in the upward direction, right? You can see here. Now at any point of time, if for example this was my resistance and my the TCS broke my resistance, right, and now it is coming down, right? So if it will break this swing low, only then there will be the change in the direction, otherwise it is a pullback. Okay, so what you can do, and there is one more concept I'll tell you before proceeding. Okay, there is a change in polarity, right? Change in polarity. Now what do you understand by change in polarity? Okay, so basically what happens, some trader says your resistance can never be your support can never be your resistance. Okay, but that's not the thing. The change in polarity means if there was a resistance in the past, okay, and your market was going like this, okay, and now it is breaking above this resistance. So now your resistance, which were resistance in the past, now it can be a support for your upcoming market. Okay, so basically that is the change in polarity. Your resistance can be your support. Okay, so in this market in TCS, we can see here, this was our resistance, right? This was our resistance. So the market took a resistance. So you can say this was a zone, a supply zone for you. Okay, so the market was coming down from this level, right? Now if I'll go ahead in the future, so it can also become my demand zone, you can say, or you can say a resistance here. Okay, so if my market is breaking it above, okay, so there is a pullback, and when it came down at this level, then you can successfully take a position, take an entry position, or you can buy or call position also, right? So this is how you can trade a pullback. Now for how much long a pullback can remain in the market? Okay, so see, there are various tools. For example, you can use moving average also, right? There is one thing, moving average also. So if there is a exponential moving average or simple moving average, okay, so what you can do, you can just take a help of that. Okay, so if the market will come down, so your polarity will remains until it touches your moving average. Okay, so if it touch your moving average, then from there you can take your entry. Okay, so that is when the polarity remains. Similarly, there is a concept of trend line also. So for example, there is a trend line. Okay, I have formed it for you. So your pullback will remain till your market will touch this trend line. Okay, and after that there will be a continuous direction, then again there will be a pullback. Okay, and your pullback will remain till it touches your trend line. So this is the point where you can take your trade. Now there is one more catch. For example, there is a trend line. Okay, now you need always a one more confirmation, right? Always need a one more confirmation. That is how we know increase our strike rate. So for example, your market is again at this trend line, right? And now you are predicting that the market can again go in the positive direction, so you are ready to take your trade, but you need one more confirmation. So that confirmation can be your candlestick pattern. So either you can go with the doji candle, right, or you can just wait for the hammer candle to form at that time, right? Or evening star, morning star, you can take help of any candle which you like. Okay, just go through with it, just analyze, backtest that candle if it is working for you or not, right? So yeah, so this was one of the thing, like if it is retesting again at the trend line or a support or a zone, so at that time just go for the candle. If it is making a hammer candle, it is making a doji candle, okay, so that will be the best possible entry for you. Okay, now there is one more thing. For example, if you are using the Coinsap application, okay, wait, okay, so for now I have seen, I am analyzing this TCS. So for example, I have made a trend line here, right? So there was a trend line, Yeah, so I have made my trend line here. Now I want to take a trade. Okay, so what can I do for a confirmation? I can just click on this candle where it has taken a pullback, right? So for example, I'm selecting this candle. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so first of all, I have to apply the indicator. Just wait, I'll apply an indicator here. Okay, so that indicator is BIQ and SIQ, so you can take help of these two indicators. Okay, so whenever your BIQ and SIQ, BIQ will be greater than SIQ, okay, and approximately 2 times or more than that. So at that time, you can initiate your trade. Okay, so let me merge it. Okay, so for example, let's go with it. Okay, so for example, I'm taking this candle. So you can see here the buyer initiated quantity is 12,250 and the seller initiated quantity is 39,200. So this is where I cannot take my trade because my BIQ is obviously less than obviously less than my SIQ, right? Now if I'll go in the very next candle here, okay, in this candle, just wait, let me put my cursor to that candle. Okay, so it is, you can say the 10th July candle. So in the 10th of July, I can see my buyer initiated quantity is 6,300, right? And my seller initiated quantity is 1,925. So it is approximately 3 times. Okay. So this is where I can initiate my trade at this candle because it is also giving me a good BIQ. So it means there are aggressive buyers. They are booking, they are, trading with a lots of quantity. Okay. So I can just mark the high of that candle and after the successful breakout I can initiate my trade. Okay, so that is how you can take one more confirmation, okay, and trade with it, right? So this was all for today, guys. So this was about how you can trade in pullbacks. Okay, so there are multiple ways. You can also trade with Fibonacci. You can apply Fibonacci with a moving average, or you can apply with it. You can apply Fibonacci with a trend line and support and resistance also. Okay, so it will give you a very good result. Okay, so these are some multiple things with which you can trade, with which you can successfully execute your trade. So don't go for the reversal, but just go with the pullbacks. Okay, so it will give you more accurate strike rate, right? Thank you so much, guys. Stay tuned for another videos, and if you are having any kinds of doubt, just reach out to us on support. Thank you so much. This is your trainer Ankit Singh Rawat. Have a good day.